do not like horror movies at all, so this is definitely on
Oh,
your side
yeah,
as
I'm a
well.
massive for all the listeners and everybody out there that's gonna listen in the future, I absolutely love horror movies. I watch all of the horror movies that come out. I also watch all of, like, the B-rated horror movies randomly on, like, a Sunday morning. Like, I'm the guy that, like, on a Sunday morning at, like,
Psychopath.
10 o'clock. Yeah, yeah, like, honestly, I like 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I'm like, "That looks good," and I'll just click play, and I'll just have it on, and I'll just be, like, watching it, like, drinking my coffee, and I'm like, "That was a little scary." Like, that's just how I am with horror movies, I love them, they're my favorite genre. So, the Conjuring universe has put out some really good ones. Conjuring 1 was fantastic, Conjuring 2 was fantastic on its own as well, and so I absolutely am excited for Conjuring 3. James Wan handed the, reins over to a new director, so I'm curious to see what direction he takes it. I believe it's the same director that did, La Llorona, which was also in the Conjuring universe. So I think that it could be good. I'm excited for it possibly being good. So we'll see. The trailer looked interesting. It's kind of a different concept with there being like an actual case, like a law, like an actual case in court that's happening. So that's entertaining. It's interesting. It's different. So I'm all for it. The Conjuring movies have been great. I love the Insidiouses. I love the first Annabelle, not great. Second Annabelle, incredible movie. Third Annabelle, could have done without. The Nun, not great. But overall, the scares have been good. The movies are usually done pretty well, even if they're not great. So I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. It's one of the horror movies I've been like hoping that would come out soon. And I remember they stopped filming because of COVID, and I was like, darn it. I was like, I'm excited for this freaking movie. I was like, I want another Conjuring because they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
So finally, I'm excited that this one's coming out. Like I said, new director, so I'm interested to see what direction he takes it, and if it's just as good as the originals. And if it's good on its own, I'll take that too. But I'm excited for it.
And this looks like it's another in theaters, but also on HBO Max, I think if I'm seeing that correctly.
I think so, if that's what it says.
Yeah.
Um, which is good because I love that everything's coming out on HBO Max. Yeah, it's definitely HBO Max, which is great because that's where me and my girlfriend are gonna watch it because I make her watch all of the horror movies that I want to watch. So yeah, can't wait. I'm excited.